Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, they again continue to sneak through the Celestial Menagerie, where they discover a wheel of misfortune. Will they escape, or will they fall to the wheel's misfortune? Find out this week. So one thing I want to mention is that every single week I am very impressed with the players, and that they always embrace whatever happens to their characters, including the good and the bad. One example is that whenever something really bad happens to one of their characters, they don't complain and moan. I mean, they might a little, but then they embrace it and they act out whatever misfortune falls upon their character. And I have to say, I'm very, very impressed that they managed to pull this off, and they continue to do it while in character, while even pissing off the other PCs in both role-playing and real life. And I have to say, that's really hard to do. You might do it for a few minutes, but after a while you get bored with it. But no, these people continue doing it week in and week out. And it's hard to do. It's really hard to play a character that has something bad on them. One example of this is that a couple of years ago, I ran a game of puzzles. I don't know if anyone used to read the old Dungeon magazine, but they used to put in every so often these puzzle dungeons that were really cool. That it was actually a competition. You would go in and there would be like 12 different mini dungeons, and each one was a puzzle. And depending on how well you solved it, you would actually get points. And then you were up against other teams, other NPC teams. Anyhow, I was running this, and one time in one of the dungeons, the PCs were not allowed to talk. Now, what I mean they weren't allowed to talk is they couldn't make a single sound. So they had to do everything using hand movements or gestures and so forth. And it started out okay, but they just couldn't help themselves. Like, they had to actually just say one word or just one thing because they just couldn't do it. Now, of course, I can't imagine doing this through Discord with no cameras. Okay, no one's allowed to talk, and then you just hear silence for the next 10 minutes. Yes, of course we did this in person, but after a few minutes, they just couldn't do it. They had to start talking, and actually they ended up like not winning the contest because in theory, you weren't allowed to talk. The entire room was covered with silence. But I remember thinking, wow, that is really, really, really hard. And to this day, I always think about how hard it is to act out your characters when something detrimental gets cast on your character. And yeah, they couldn't even do silence for 5 minutes. But can you imagine if that you had your character or your PC get silence put on them, and I said to you, okay, you can't talk ever until it's off. You can't say a word, and they just can't help themselves. You know, they'll have to say something, even if they're not supposed to. But you know what? If these guys, if this group had happened to, they would not say anything. If I said, okay, you have silence on you, they would be quiet. I wouldn't hear a peep from them for the rest of the session if that occurred. Why am I mentioning that? Well, let's just say that certain detrimental things will happen, and for the rest of the episode, if not many, many, many episodes, things are going to get weird. But I am really, really impressed with everyone. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes, once again, we're talking about the Battles of Bestiary Kickstarter, which is starting on August 31st and coming up soon. And we are going to have 3 books. Everyone knows this by now. Battles of Bestiary, Dragon Ancestry book, and the Adventure Path. Now, I finally finished the Adventure Path. I'll talk a little bit about that because I thought maybe people would be interested, because I am working with Patrick Rennie, Ron Lundeen, and Linda Zayas Palmer. 3 people who are experts at writing adventures, and 2 of them who run the Adventure Path for Paizo, which is putting me in a really weird position because I'm running and designing this Adventure Path, and the people working for me are the people who design and write Adventure Paths. And it's just a little weird, I'll be honest. But I wrote out the outline. I finished the outline for the adventure. You know, that was the first thing they said. They're like, okay, Steve, you got to write out the outline, and that will become the Bible, and then this is going to be what we get. And everything in there is what we're going to use when we write our adventure. And I said, okay, I'm going to write this out. And they're like, oh, yeah, try to be as detailed as possible. And I took that a little bit to heart because I now have 67 pages for a 3-book adventure path. So, yeah, that was a little bit more than they're used to say the least. But I had to write out all the lore because this does not take place in Golarion. It takes place on a new world with new gods, new religion system, new land masses, new ancestries, the whole kit and caboodle. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that the feel for these adventures is that we're going for a really fun feel. Like a really fun feel. We were talking about it. It's very much like the Goonies or Raiders of the Lost Ark or Indiana Jones. Like just fun. Like it's not going to be dead serious. I feel like Starfinder, which maybe started out serious, actually has become and completely embraced Guardians of the Galaxy. It has gone full goofy, and it really is great because of that. It's not hard science fiction, it's like super goofy science fiction, and I love Starfinder for that. Pathfinder can get a little goofy and a little silly at times, but it is mostly a pretty serious game. And I love it for that, but I said, you know what, this adventure path is going to be the Pathfinder version of Starfinder, or the Starfinder version of Pathfinder. You know what I mean. Basically, we're going to make it a fun, really cool adventure. As I told them, I want it to be Pixar meets Indiana Jones. And that is what we're going to have. A really fun pirate adventure. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're going to have the artwork come out in a little while. But I do have the titles of the 3 adventures. There's only 3 adventures. But as I have found out, and Paizo was finding out actually quite a bit, is that 3-book adventure paths are way easier to manage, run, and connect. The biggest issue with the 6-book adventure paths is it's really, really hard to have one story continue through 6 books. But 3 books, it's very easy to build it. And, you know, very much like movies. You think about it, movies are usually in trilogies, and books are in trilogies, and, well, I can go into this forever. Anyhow, they have agreed that, you know, 3-book adventure paths might be the future. It's a lot easier to finish. It's a lot smaller of a commitment. And quite frankly, it's a lot easier to write and manage. Especially now we are a team of 4, and I can imagine a team of 4 is a heck of a lot easier to manage than a team of 7. So the book's titles for the Jewel of the Indigo Isles are Book 1, Search for the Pirate's Pendant, and that will take you from level 1 to level 4. Then Voyage to Runaway Reef, and that will take you from level 4 to level 7. And then Battle at Barnacle Bay, and that will take you from level 7 to level 10. So there you go. Very old school, a lot of alliteration. I love alliteration. And we're even going to have the font kind of look like a 50s font, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark type. And I think you're going to love it. It's really, really got a great story. Everything connects. There's all these ties between all the adventures. Everything in book 1 is going to happen within book 2 and book 3, and they're all connecting, and characters in book 1 are going to show up and later in book 2 and 3, and you're going to find out backstories. It's great. It's really good. I went through a lot of effort to make sure that you had connective tissue between all 3 books so that you felt like you were just playing one big massive adventure, and it just came out fantastic. I can't wait till they start writing it. And best of all, here's the thing that I really am proud of, is that everyone on this team has seen every adventure. Literally, every adventure ever written, they have either played or seen or read. And I said, you know what, we're going to put stuff in this adventure that no one has ever done, ever. Never seen, never done, doesn't exist. Look as many adventures as you can, you'll never find it. And actually, I gave a lot of those to Linda. And I said to Linda, Linda, I'm real sorry. I gave you stuff that just doesn't exist, that never has been done, and you're going to have to figure it out. And boy, she is so excited. She told me, this is fantastic. I love the challenge of actually writing something that no one has ever done before, ever seen, and I finally get to invent something new. And not just one thing, but multiple things. Again, I can't talk about it because I'll give away the adventure, but the whole goal is to make an adventure that will be super duper memorable. And then, of course, everyone's asking me, when am I going to run it? And I'm thinking about that. Wow, this has got to be like a dream come true. I can't imagine. Maybe the first time ever in history. I mean, yeah, if you're running your own homebrew stuff, but someone who actually designed an adventure path that's having adventure path written, I can have the opportunity to run my own adventure path on Roll for Combat in my own world with my own religion, and no one can argue with me because it's mine. I literally wrote the rules. So if people have problems with it, too bad. It's mine. I know the rules. In fact, this happened the other day when they were arguing with me about the monster parts system, and they were saying that's not the way it works. And I said, yeah, it is. I wrote them. I know exactly how it works. It's my freaking rules. Don't argue with me. Of course, I told that to the Paizo people, and they said, yeah, get used to it. Get used to have everyone telling you, the person who wrote the rules, that you're wrong. So that's going to happen to you a lot. I was like, great. Can't wait. Anyhow, make sure you check it out. Just go to Kickstarter.rollforcombat.com, August 31st. I promise you, every single piece of this puzzle we are making sure is of the beyond highest quality, the best of the best. I'm putting every single AAA person I can think of on this project. And if there's one thing I ever do, and it's writing these books and putting them out, I will be happy, because I've done a lot of things in my life, but this is a dream come true. Not just working on these, but actually working with these people and having you, the Roll for Combat community, supporting it and being so enthusiastic. It's really great. It's what gets me up in the morning, and every day I'm very excited to work on this stuff. So make sure you check it out. I am making sure that every single thing you get, you will enjoy and get tons of hours of enjoyment from. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. Last where we left off, you managed to sneak into the Celestial Menagerie with a warrant for the arrest of one Madame Dustlight. But when you entered, you found it strangely abandoned, even more than usual. And you managed to find some layabouts, some tricksters, but you managed to slay the savage man-beast, so no more Chimera for you. And then you managed to save a dryad, as well as perhaps, maybe, recruit a new act, a Pegasus. A Pegasus joining the circus. That will be fun. Almost makes up for Bardolph. Or not. Anyhow.
Not even a little bit. And also, how dare you?
Lauren Sake is playing Hap, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
And, well, you don't know. Maybe you can put the little hat on the Pegasus. And
I don't know if you missed the second part, but that was kind of the most important part of that.
What was the second part?
And also, how dare you?
Oh, how dare I?
GM.
Well,
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varys, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
whatever. So
I've done worse.
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, a human witch of curses.
in addition, you realize, you know what, before we go into the big kill box where Madame Dustlight is, let's look around a little, because the circus is not that big. At least this part of the circus. There's more parts, but this is the main part. And Alhara, being Alhara, said, you know what, I keep wanting to go into this room, but no one wants to go into this room. Everyone's running around, everyone's being crazy, everyone's doing everything else, so screw it. Chaotic, neutral Alhara runs over, sees a big wheel of fortune.
Chaotic good, thank you.
Chaotic neutral, and
Good.
sees the big wheel, the wheel of fortune. And she's like, I'm going to spin that wheel and see what happens. And
She was bored. She was
bored.
mad.
I know.
She's like, all right, fine. I'm just going to spin the big wheel, whatever.
I know,
No,
right?
after this wheel situation, you have to write on your character sheet, chaotic stupid, because that's what this was.
Well,
No,
I don't want
it's
to say
not.
it's not stupid.
It
This is
could have been good.
stupid.
This
It's
could have
not-
been
well,
good.
Guess
Why would
what?
Madame Dusklight leave something nice for us out? She left out a trap because she knows you're easy to entice like a child. Oh, and look what happened.
Oh, but
Checks
who's
out.
the actual literal child?
And yet, who's behaving like it?
You know what? Go
Mhm.
have a tantrum because you're an adventurer now, okay? Just go do
These are
that.
all good
Mhm.
points.
All
These
right.
are all good points.
That's
I can't
what-
argue with either of them.
Rob Termarco is playing Darius Varys, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
No.
Can Otteron
I'll
get
wait.
a popcorn to eat while they fight? Like,
Like, I'm
It's
in
fine.
tentacles.
And,
Please
like-
get me a Zeppeli. Please, hurry. I need a Zeppeli.
That's pretty
Ooh.
much what's happening. Is like Vanessa's mouthing off like this while there's tentacles trying to shove themselves, around.
Wow.
Next
Hey,
thing,
hey
next
now.
thing. Hello.
And scene. All right.
Different
Good-
show.
Wow.
Good scene.
Whoa,
Good scene.
hey,
All right,
hey
yeah.
now.
That's Roll for Combat After Dark.
This is not anime. Yeah, this is it's not hentai. Okay, here we go. She ran up. She was about to spin the wheel, but the wheel spun itself, and it came up on one of 8 runes, and the rune it came up on was black tentacles, which is now surrounding Alhara in 20-foot radius. And Darius is like, what's going on over here? Oh, what's going on over here? Now he's also grabbed. So Alhara and Darius are grabbed, which means you are immobile and flat-footed. Now,
All the things.
all the fun things. And then all of a sudden, the wheel started to spin again, and we went into rounds. Hap, you're up first. Now, you see this, and you are well outside the range of those tentacles, you and Riley. And you see the wheel spinning, and you see Alhara and Darius grappled by the tentacles.
That's what the kid said. We got grabbed.
What?
Oh no, it grabbed me.
What do you do, Hop?
So I also distinctly remember not 6 seconds ago saying, Alhara, don't go spin that. And she goes, oh, it could be good. So I'm going to walk over to this here tent.
Technically, I didn't spin it. It spun itself.
I'm going to grab a bag of popcorn with an action, and then I'm going to use another action to eat this popcorn.
Okay.
Riley's going to come over and begin begging, but I can't give it to him till next turn when I have another action.
Do a two action popcorn. That's a fistful of popcorn.
Yeah,
There
just
you
a
go.
fistful of
Yeah.
popcorn.
Atron's just over here like, you stole my bit.
Oh. Well, the hallowed wheel goes. Okay, who wants to give me the 1d8 roll?
Ooh, me, I'll do it.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
you
let
can
Atron
do it,
do it.
Atron.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
3.
I'm actually take notes here because there's so many bad. Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, sweet.
All the odd ones bad.
The low ones are bad. The high ones are good.
Okay.
As always, because that's how these things usually go. Oh, this is so bad.
Sweet.
Okay, first of all, the black tentacles are still in the square. I'm going to start taking notes here because it's going to take a while. Black tentacles. So they go first, and they still grab you. So whenever a creature ends its turn, they grab the creature if they haven't already, and then they deal 1d6 bludgeoning already grabbed. So let's deal some damage to Darius and Alhara. I'll do them separate. Alhara, you go first. Alhara takes 4 points of damage. And Darius takes 5. The
No, I can't remember from last session.
The tentacles,
How
they're
much damage
going
reduction do I have?
everywhere. What? You have no damage reduction. What are you talking about?
What?
Damn.
No, I thought I had damage reduction like 4 against tentacles, so I take 0
Oh,
damage.
that's right. You think that, but now you feel the wheel
Feel the
casting
wheel.
a spell on. Oh, who does it go to? There's 2 people right next to the wheel. Let's see.
All I keep thinking of is Animaniacs and the Wheel of Morality.
Yes.
Oh boy, it goes on Alhara. Give me
Uh-oh.
a will save.
A wheel save.
A wheel
wheel.
save.
Whoa.
I rolled well.
27.
Good.
That's pretty good.
You succeed.
Yay.
You babble incoherently
Oh.
and are stunned 1.
Oh, okay. All right. I can be stunned 1.
And babble incoherently.
Babble incoherently. Okay.
And now the wheel starts to spin again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It just keep on going. Atron, you're up.
Let's see. I'm too far away. Atron's gonna move closer.
Am I not on this list? Where's Darius?
Oops. Darius, what happened to you? Let's add you.
Oh
put
yeah,
me in there.
that's weird.
I rolled a very high initiative. Oh, that's not high.
You're last. I rolled. No,
Yeah.
that's not a good addition at all. You rolled a 5.
5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see, how is that? Is that close enough?
So
Nope.
there is
Still
a
not close
sea of tentacles 20 feet in all directions, grabbing Alhara and
Yeah.
Darius around this wheel that's spinning. Now you can easily
All right.
attack the wheel or do stuff to the wheel, but
Yeah, Acheron
it is
was
a wheel.
very close to the tentacles. And it's like, oh boy. And we'll chant
They're getting excited.
Arula Vodik and try to send like maybe a crate of some circus
Hit it with the funnel cake.
paraphernalia at the wheel. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
28.
28.
So that's a 12. Roll the 12.
Completely misses.
That's not good.
Yikes.
That is a
A
Dexterous
tentacle
wheel.
knocks the crate of Zeppelis that Darius wanted off into
Yeah.
the air. He's
My
like,
Zeppelin.
No!
you were supposed to catch it.
Alhara, you're
trying.
up. What do you do?
I'd like to escape.
No.
please.
You're stunned one, and you babble incoherently.
Oh, that's right. Alhara's like, first I need to identify the spell, and I have to have a ready to action to counter spell unless I have the improved counter spell.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah, get out of the tentacles. And let's see. So I'm gonna roll with athletics, I think, right? To just like muscle my way out of these things.
Are you actually really trying to do something?
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
Stunned one
apparently
removes one
means you
action,
spend
right?
your actions.
No,
Yeah.
I'm stunned one, so I lose one action. I still have 2 left,
I guess so.
so I can escape. Let's see. It's a basic action. It's typically, let's see, unarmed attack modifier. Here we go. That's actually good. So I'm gonna roll an unarmed attack essentially against this thing as my escape. 25. I rolled an 8. So sad.
Womp
Is
womp.
that
Nope.
enough to escape? No.
Nope.
I'm gonna spend my second action to also try and escape, which is lower, the 21. I rolled an 8 again. 2 8s in a row.
Nope.
All right. That's my turn.
Darius,
All right.
you are
I
completely
will-
free to do whatever you want.
Oh, I thought I'm not grabbed.
Oh, no, you're completely
Alright.
grabbed. You're just free to do whatever
yeah.
you want as long
Oh,
as
I
it
see.
doesn't involve moving.
Moving.
You're fine.
All right. I will do my regular mountain stance just because it makes me more powerful and harder to move.
Okay.
And I will try and break out. This way I can get those Zeppelis. Let me get my athletics going. Oh, I can just make an attack. Is that what you said?
Well,
Attack
you can
roll?
either escape, you can
Yeah.
either do an escape, or you can attack a tentacle in an attempt to release your grip. And if it's destroyed, if it takes 12 or more damage, and then you can run out.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. Destroy that tentacle.
Destroy that tentacle.
There you go.
Probably a miss.
24 does not destroy the tentacle.
All right, let me do another one. 25?
25 does not destroy that tentacle.
I'm done.
Hap.
I guess I should set the popcorn down before this gets even worse. All right, I'll do something dangerous. I'm gonna spend 2 actions to kind of use to become lighter than air. I don't know, heat rises. I'm gonna spend 2 actions to
Ooh.
rise like heat, and I'm going to fly up over Alhara, above the tentacles, so they can't get to me.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna offer her my hand. Grab a hold. Come on.
So I need to make a melee touch attack and then a strength check. Wait.
Well, it's
It's
2
just like-
actions to... Well, how many actions is that? To fly
2
and
to
then
cast,
move over?
1 to fly over there.
Okay, so that you're just moving over next
Yep.
to her. You're on top of her, but I'm putting you next to her
Okay,
on the map.
that's fine.
And Riley's like, what are you doing? You're leaving me, Mommy.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Riley.
He's eating the popcorn.
He eats the popcorn that I dropped.
Stop! It's time for your favorite game show, The Hallowed Wheel. Somebody give me a 1d8 to see where it lands.
I'll do it this
Do
time.
it, Lauren.
Yeah, because now I'm gonna get hit by it. A 6.
6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We all instantly go up a level.
Your head explodes.
I'm just doing the math. Oh no. How evil shall I be? Okay. Out of the wheel Well, before I do that, first of all, we have the damage for Alhara and Darius by the tentacles. So let's do Alhara's first. 4 points of damage for Alhara. And 3 points for Darius. Next, a line of shadow plane energy comes blasting out of the hollow wheel and hits Alhara, Atron, and Riley.
Why my dog is just sitting... No.
50-foot line.
I'm cashing in my get out of jail free card on this. Riley doesn't get hit.
How?
You have a get out of jail free card?
I don't know. I've been holding on to it for
basic-
3 years. I've been playing with Steve. Don't hit my dog.
Well, too late. It's 50. It's a basic reflex or will save. It's up to you. You get to decide which one you're gonna do.
Ooh.
And let's see. It is one. It's either acid, bludgeoning, cold, electricity, fire, force, piercing, slashing, or sonic. Well, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who wants to roll a 1d10 with a 10 being a reroll?
Which one's fire?
Who wants to roll
I'll
a
roll it.
1d10? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a shot.
I think a 5 is fire.
Get us 5, please.
4.
Electricity! It is. Electricity zaps you all, so give me some saves.
Like
Will
bugs.
or reflex? It's up to you.
All of us or
No.
the line?
Just
the line.
Alhara.
Looks like Riley's better at reflex.
Alhara jumps out of the way, will only take half damage.
0 damage.
Riley jumps out of the way, and Ataran jumps out of the way. They only take
Nope.
half damage.
Ataran just stands there and understands that this energy is something else. So I can make a will save?
You did make a will save.
Yeah, so I didn't jump
That's
out
what
of the
will
way.
save isn't getting out of the way. It's disbelieving it.
Oh, you disbelieve it. It's still basic, so you still take half. So you're like, I don't believe it. Oh, it still hurts.
Oh, it's a little real.
Well, it's not too bad. Riley and Atron, you only take 10 points of electricity damage.
All right.
I rolled a 5d8 and actually did pretty good. That's about average right there. So.
Bye-bye temporary hit points.
And it starts to spin again. Atron's up. Atron's like, damn it. That wheel can get you from anywhere.
Atron vomits up a little violet energy since they just lost all their temporary hit points. Which
I wish I had summoned a ball of glue. We could just
There
lock
we
the
go.
wheel up.
I think Atron will say, I think the best thing we can do is get away from this. I could not hit it. And Atron will spread their arms wide as black raven feathers appear. And then they bring their arms together as all the feathers go flying over Alhara, and Atron uses life boost.
Yay. I love raven-colored wings. Give me the feathers.
So that's fast healing 8 for 4 rounds, and then Atron's gonna back up. 'Cause I don't
Hey,
I don't know what else to do here.
Hey now, let's not
5.
be near this thing.
10, 15, 20, 25.
So just so you understand, the wheel is in front of its booth. So there is a booth that's completely covered. It's 10 by 10. So and that's pretty standard. It's like the wheel's there and then the booth. And then inside the booth is usually where prizes are or money and stuff. And usually what they do is, you spin the wheel and depending on what you get a prize or something.
Can I
So-
recall knowledge the wheel? Maybe with crafting?
Hey, you could learn some odds. That'd be pretty cool.
Sure. I will see what you do. Looking at the wheel, what would this be? Well, you believe this is a hollowed wheel, which is a standard carnival item. And they usually have a combination of good things and bad things, but the good things and bad things are usually very minor spell effects. Like maybe the good thing will be, I don't know, like a bless or something, minor, and the bad thing might be it does prestidigitation to make you dirty or something. It's usually pretty harmless, and usually get a little prize for it. And this one looks like it has been set up as a magical trap that will continuously roll and someone has made these way deadlier, like 5th level spell deadly,
Mhm.
whenever it lands on something. And you need to get out of the area, get away from the wheel, because it's
Wait, so are they all bad?
No, you just haven't hit a good one yet.
Okay.
There's runes on there, and the wheel's spinning too fast for Otteron to see the runes. But if they were to guess, that there's probably some good runes in there too.
So Atron just says, I think someone has certainly augmented this to be far more powerful and dangerous. Best to get away from it.
I'm trying.
That's in my turn.
Alhara, you are no longer dizzy, crazy, confused.
You heal 8.
I heal 8. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Alhara quickly comes to her senses and realizes she's not a spellcaster. She can't counterspell anyway, and this isn't first edition. She is going to try to escape from this once again. Come on, just escape. Natural 1.
Oh.
You should take more damage for that, I tell you.
I
I
mean,
won't, because I'm not like that. I'm not
Okay.
lawful evil.
All right, so I have a question. On the map, I'm adjacent to this wheel. Can I just, like, try and grab the wheel to prevent it from spinning?
Of course you can.
Oh, well, okay, let me just do that then. All right, well then I'm going to try to do that. This is at -5. It's a 22.
You try to grab the wheel, but it's almost as if magic deflects your hand from trying to grab the wheel.
These
And it
darn
keeps
tentacles, I can't reach
spinning.
it properly.
Exactly. You're like, oof, it's going really fast. You also feel like an energy pushing you away.
That's not fair. I have one action left. So mad. I feel like this thing is just gonna grab me again. I'm gonna just try and escape. This is a Hail Mary escape check. I can't. Another natural one. 2 natural ones to escape. This is. Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna live in these tentacles.
Yep.
This is it. This
That's
is
our
my
new
life.
home now.
Yep, this is your life. This is your life.
Enough of these tentacles.
You love anime, and it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Darius, you're up.
All right, let's do it again. 26?
You try to punch a tentacle.
Oh, jeepers.
Jeepers creepers.
Again. 29. Finally.
Good news. You punch a tentacle, and it is destroyed. You are free.
I get out of here. Can I move in any direction? Like, or do I step into a new tentacle and it's over?
Whenever a creature ends its turn, the tentacles grab you. So
Ends its turn.
you can jump out of here, run out, leave
I will.
your sister behind.
Well, I'm going to be near
Save
her.
yourself.
I'm going to get you out of here, and we'll all have Zeppelis together. You went to here. Right
You run
there.
out of the tentacles. You're done. App is up.
All right. I am going to use. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to use one action to aid Alhara's escape, and I'd like to use my spell attack roll since I'm using magic to do this. If that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, like grabbing on her, helping her pull out. Yeah. And I'd like to spend 2 actions. I can't do the second thing. The second thing was I wanted to then use 2 actions to ready to move away if she grabs my hand, but you can't do that because aid and ready are both reactions, so it'd be one or the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. She has a tentacle on her, right?
Mhm,
Like grab
all
her?
over,
Yes.
all
Can I
over the
hit-
place.
Can I attack her tentacle?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, I'll use my first one action then to hover so that I don't fall, and then I'll throw an elemental toss at it. Yeah, an elemental toss at a tentacle.
Okay.
Ugh, 25.
You miss. Or rather, you missed the tentacle that was on her. You burn others. Gone.
Okay. And then I will use my last action to do the aid that I was talking about. So that's my 3. Riley's gonna go stand with Ataran.
Well, you have to roll for aid.
Yes, but I do that on Vanessa's turn when she uses the skill check.
The wheel goes.
Ooh.
First, let's roll the damage for Alhara. Damn you, tentacle. Ooh. Ooh, 6.
Jeez. All right.
Tentacles. Tentacles everywhere. Okay. Give me a 1d8.
All right, I'm doing it this time.
Oh, okay. You are
Third,
going to be...
third time's a charm.
You are
Another 6. Oh.
Jeepers. Jeepers creepers.
Jeepers creepers. Another
Where'd you get them
line.
eyes?
Oh, look at the
Yeah.
line. Where does it go? Let's draw it. I can see where it's going to go. It's going to go right. Let's see. Hey, look at that. No, it doesn't reach. It almost reaches Atron.
Oh.
It's so close. It's almost. But it only goes to Alhara. Alhara, give me a 1d8 to see what type of
Another-
shadow plane energy that hits you in the face.
3.
That is cold. You are
Oh.
cold. Now,
Well,
give
let's
me a reflex or will save, your choice.
Ooh.
Reflex. You somehow, even though you're flat-footed,
Yeah, no.
so it's
fine.
a 34.
No, it's not. Flat-footed doesn't affect reflex saves.
In my world, it does. And
Okay.
you
I'm gonna hold you to that.
only on the PCs.
Oh.
Not on the monsters.
Great, fantastic.
You somehow get out of the way, or you block it with the tentacle. You're like, take that, tentacle!
That's right. I take the
then in
biggest
the-
mass of tentacles around me
Right.
and just like twist around so that the bolt of energy hits that instead.
And guess what?
What?
The wheel keeps on spinning. The wheel will never stop until you're dead.
Wheel keeps on turning, Badger.
That's right. It keeps on turning. You know,
That only matters for those on the rim.
only 1 minute of tentacles remains, so if it doesn't come up again, the tentacles will disappear and you can get out of here. We'll see which happens first. Atron is up. Atron almost gets hit by a blast of cold.
Yeah.
It goes right in front of them and they just feel and they go, damn, maybe it looks at Riley, maybe we should be going a little bit further back. Maybe
Yep.
behind this ticket stand over here.
I think Ataran's going to just move closer to that entrance into the other like tinted building that we're considering
Yep.
going in. So a little further away. Plus, if anything comes out of there, at least Atron will be there before they get to Riley. But this also gives Atron a better view of the wheel and the tentacles. However, Atron doesn't really have an idea of what to do. Maybe would try using telekinetic projectile if the wheel was closer, but otherwise will unfortunately be watching with patience.
The oldest trick in the book, Atron goes to another entrance. I'm guarding this entrance so nothing comes out. Good luck.
What's the distance on guidance? Is that enough?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 30 feet.
Oh, so that's too far too? Man.
Well, from where you're at, you can move up.
Yeah, no.
But
If
then they
you had
would
reach
near
spell,
you.
you could use a reach spell and guidance.
That's true. If you have reach.
Atron's turn is done.
Oh, you feel
Wow.
betrayed.
They're a real big help this turn.
You heal 8 points.
You take 2
oh,
points
they
of
are a
damage.
really big help this turn.
The tentacles.
Why do I take?
Tentacles.
Oh, from the tentacles?
Tentacles.
Oh, because you already did that though. Why is it on my turn? You did it on your turn.
You don't take them. I made a mistake. I was excited.
That's okay.
I want to give you as much damage as
I
possible.
I know you want to. I know, but at this point, Ataran's raven-colored wings or feathers are healing faster than
Woohoo.
the tentacles can do. So I'm
The
actually
tentacles
not that concerned.
grow hooks.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's
I
a real
definitely want to get
thing,
out of here,
right,
though.
Lauren? There's some
A
Well,
vampire
pods
squid.
that
They're
have
called
hooks
arms.
in their tentacles.
Yeah, they have hooks in their suckers. It's a squid thing.
Squid, that is so horrific.
It's a
Squid
squid
only
thing.
have 2 tentacles though, and they have 8 arms. Their feet are tentacles.
Mm-hmm. Their feet are tentacles.
Mhm.
Well, maybe while you're up there, Hap, you can explain to Alhara what type of tentacles these are. I have
I'm
artwork.
just
so
gonna
you
roll
can figure it
escape.
out.
I'm just gonna roll escape. Oh my
well,
gosh!
hold on. I'm aiding you.
Okay.
Oh, 25. 25's not good.
Unless I get aid, maybe.
If I get a
Critical.
+2, would she still
Mhm.
fail?
We'll find out.
Oh,
won't
if I
we?
get a +2, would she still fail?
Let's
We'll
just find out. Just
All
do
right,
it.
all right,
Just do the
yeah,
thing.
we'll do
Let's
it.
just see.
Here we go. Here we go.
You
Here
ain't gonna
comes
tell
the
us?
aid. Here comes the aid.
don't know
I need a
Da-da-da-da.
30 to get.
Plus.
Okay, so okay, I give you +1 because I messed up the math, but it's still a +1. 8 plus 16, 24 +1.
So you get a 26. Still not enough.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. I just have to keep escaping. There's really nothing else to do here.
You can attack the tentacle.
You just got to roll above an 8 for
Attack.
once.
It's a spell. I don't think there's any way I could do it. I'm just gonna keep rolling.
Oh,
Nope,
Darius just
didn't
did
get high
it.
enough.
That's how Darius
did
did
it.
it.
Yeah, he
Wait,
punched
what?
it.
Darius is up. Darius,
Yeah.
tell her what you did.
Punch the tentacles until they go away.
I thought you were making unarmed attack for
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah, by punching.
That's what I've been doing. Well, that's what I've been doing.
You do it harder.
No, no,
It's
no, no, no,
literally the
no,
same
no,
roll.
no, no. You guys are talking about two different things. Vanessa,
No, it's not.
No,
It's the same thing. It's an unarmed attack roll.
He did
Shh, shh,
not.
shh, shh. It's an unarmed attack roll. Shh, shh, shh.
They're actually Vanessa is correct. For her, it's the same thing. But for other people who are wondering what they could do, they could attack the tentacles on O'Hara, and then she could escape. Anyhow, you're up, Darius.
I mean, it's not like I can punch a square's worth of tentacles and it goes
No,
away, right?
No. You can run in. I'm not going to tell
Grab
you
her?
what to do.
Can I
I'm,
run
not,
in,
I'm actually not going to tell you what
punch?
to do because
Yeah, no, I was
I know
thinking
what
about
to
it.
do. I know what to do. I'm not going to say.
Uh,
I have rope and I can pull her out, or I can run in, beat the tentacle to death, and then move away. Right?
Yes. All I'm going to say is it's only when your creature ends its
Ends
turn.
a turn. Right.
So you can run around the tentacles with your hands in the air going, woohoo, woohoo, I'm in the tentacles, I'm tentacles, and you jump out. After 6 seconds, you're like, can't get me.
Yep.
I need to be in there for a full 6 seconds. So 5.5 seconds, you can have
That's right.
Oh my
tentacle
goodness.
grab ass.
Whoa!
So you could move in.
I move
shove
in,
me, and then move back out.
I'm going to destroy a tentacle with a flurry of blows, even though,
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
Two-
even
give me
better.
2
Look
hits,
at you.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 26.
to hit. Miss.
Miss.
20.
20. Miss.
We are just rolling
Miss.
terrible.
Then I zip back out.
What are we, level 3 again?
Well, you tried. I'll give you that.
I'm going to keep doing that.
Gosh.
You're trying to grab you, and you're like, woohoo, and you jump out.
Nope.
Hap,
Nope.
you're up.
Nope.
Best I can do is I'll aid, and I'll spend one action to hover. I've got an action left, but I can't do another elemental toss, so that's what I got. I'll give you the thumbs up, I guess.
Hallowed wheel goes. 6 points of damage.
Mm.
1d8. Someone roll something different this time. We've already
I will
seen.
roll it.
We've already
Alright,
seen
you
the
roll.
blast. The blast, the
I got
shadow
it. Hold
blast
on.
is boring. Let's see
And
something
it's also
fun.
completely
5.
ineffective against O'Hara.
Ooh, this one's a good one. Let's see what this one is.
I don't like you saying that. It makes me worry.
Oh, this is the best one of the game.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, you feel?
Should I start working on a new character? Is it that
No, this one is so good. I'm actually
Okay.
crying a little. I'm so happy.
Oh,
good?
no.
Oh
You feel something enchanting you
Me?
mentally.
no.
Give me a will save. Alhara.
Oh.
26.
Success. No, it's not success.
It's
Not?
not? It's a fail?
It's a fail.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I am gonna cry. I'm actually crying.
Wow,
I'm actually
that's-
crying. I'm so happy.
With a 13?
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 13 though. That's a good roll.
Yeah, but this thing's mostly 27 for stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, it seems it.
Let me
Did
find
you
the right
include the
icon for
bonus
this.
from my root magic? Have
That was
you
a
think
used
that
yet?
long time ago.
I made a save, I think, last episode.
You
Oh,
made
okay.
you've
Hey.
made saves. What do you mean last episode? This is like your 8th save in a row.
Oh, even in this one. Yeah, no, there's like the tentacles originally and then all the
Yeah.
line spells, but I appreciate the
Okay.
attempt.
I tried.
No, I appreciate that.
Okay. You feel a
At
curse settle over you.
No,
Oh,
a
goody.
curse?
Whenever attempting deception, diplomacy,
Oh, I know the spell.
intimidation, or performance. Creatures they encounter will always have one step worse for their initial attitude towards you.
Really?
And
It's
you
like-
must roll twice and use the worst result whenever using those abilities.
And you failed.
Forever!
Yep.
Forever!
Curses are usually
What?
permanent on failure.
Permanent. And the wheel keeps on spinning.
Oh my gosh.
Atron is up.
Is there
What?
something I'm not thinking of to try and help because I'm drawing a blank?
Kill
Or
the tentacle.
do I feel like I should
Blow
attack
up the wheel,
again?
please.
or,
I guess
or
I'll
blow up
try
the wheel
again,
or the tentacle.
But man, I did a bad job. Alright, so Atron will move.
It is a curse, so, curses can be removed.
Uh,
Ask Jellicoe Bounce,
Five,
your best friend.
10,
Mm-hmm.
15, 20, 20. I don't want to be in a line now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How's that? I can't.
People find you abrasive and off-putting, Alhara.
Mm,
That is what you
that
are.
was not
I don't
good.
know why they would do that. Idiots.
5, 10, 15,
Everyone,
Okay.
including your friends.
25.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, my friends are stupid. They can't even get me out of these tentacles.
It's true.
They actually can't. That's true.
It is on us.
Maybe I'm just too far. 5.
Hap's pretty close to that wheel, too. Might have to start targeting Hap soon.
I mean, I'll fly up if you want.
No, you tell me. I'm just saying you do whatever you do.
Atron's gonna move next to the popcorn stand, I guess.
They're hiding.
Oh no.
And I guess
Really?
I'm having trouble here. 5, 10.
I can't believe you're having double butter while I'm in the middle of this mess. Oh my gosh, useless.
It is incredible. Of all the spells, this is the only one that really is messing you up. Oh, I like your new name, Alhara the Unlikable. That is good. Good thing you're not the face of this party, I'll tell you that much.
You know, this could
Mhm.
actually be like a shtick. Like, we could actually use that in the show, you know?
Yeah, you could just keep it forever. Maybe
No,
it's
I'm
not
serious,
such a bad
like-
thing.
Like, Silver Lining, like, this is like magic that you don't see a lot and has like a really strong effect on people. Like, we could use this.
I swear to God, there's
Mhm.
actually good things on this wheel. You just haven't hit any of the beat.
So Atron's going to move twice,
Breaking this shitty wheel.
and then we'll use guidance on Alhara. Where are you, guidance?
Oh look, the joy friend finally helps.
And Atron will say, "We still have to get everyone away from this thing. That is our best course."
Alhara the Unlikable is up.
I guess I'll heal 8 hit points, since that's literally the least you can do. Alright. Do 8 hit points. Still at least beating this thing in damage, not that it matters. Let's get out of here. +1 on the escape artist check. I guess I'm punching a tentacle / escaping. It's the same difference. And I rolled a 6. 24 total.
Tentacle does not give a damn.
I did aid, though. Successful aid.
Does
Thank you.
not
Mhm.
give a damn.
Super effective. All right, let's just try again. I got nothing else to do.
Up.
29.
I have good news
Oh,
and I have bad news.
Uh-huh.
The good news is you punched that tentacle. The
Yep.
bad news is you didn't do enough to break it.
Seriously?
10 points of damage.
No, it's
still-
an escape. It's an escape
Oh,
check.
you're doing the
It's
escape?
Against, yeah,
doing the
it's against
escape?
the DC. Yeah, it's against the DC of the effect.
Oh, I wanted you to do the attack.
No.
Because it's not the
I-
same.
Oh, well,
Well, you have to
then
do damage,
attacks are
that's why.
stupid. Oh, well, the attacks are stupid. I just want to if I can automatically escape with
You
the same
escaped.
roll and
You
the
escaped.
damage doesn't matter, I'd
You
rather
escaped.
just do that.
You escaped.
Okay. All right. I am going to spend my final action to leap 20 feet, just ejecting myself off out of here with my bow staff and out of the range of the tentacles.
I love how I'm sitting here pulling on you, and you're like, "Thanks, I got it," and then you
Nope,
just
I don't need
leap
your help.
away.
You're not helping.
Darius.
That's funny because
Alhara
of the
is-
two of us, I'm the one who kept succeeding.
Darius is right next to
pulling my
Alhara.
hair. Yeah, real helpful. Thanks for that. Made a big difference.
Maybe you shouldn't have spun the stupid wheel anyway.
She didn't.
I didn't. I walked up to the wheel and contemplated spinning it, and it spun itself.
Traps
If you
are
had
funny.
been paying
Let's
any
leave,
attention,
please.
instead of shoving your face full of popcorn, you'd have known that.
Darius is running
Yeah.
away.
Where no one's caught anymore, right? We're all in the clear.
Hap is up.
I fly over by Riley, and I don't know. I grab another thing of popcorn from the tent,
I
and I
get some
try to start
Zeppelins.
eating it, and then I just get mad and just throw it down.
I have a funnel cake and a Zeppeli. It's carb loading for the fight that's going to come up.
Okay, let's see. The wheel. Let's see what it lands on. Ooh, lands on 8.
The good one.
Oh, that actually was the good one.
Now that nobody's in the way, yeah.
No one's in the way. And the wheel stops spinning.
This is ridiculous. I finally get out of it, and the damn thing stops.
Atron frowns. Are you okay?
After 30 seconds, the tentacles disappear.
I mean, I'll live.
We should maybe move down and heal up first.
Yes, come over here. I'll help you everyone out.
The wheel is magical, but someone has tampered
yes,
with it.
I figured that.
Someone has made it worse than it normally is.
That makes sense.
Maybe
You
go
don't
down
say.
to where the games are.
Huh.
I'll give out.
Well, your ridiculous
healing.
feathers kept me alive anyway, so I'm fine.
My ridiculous feathers?
I don't know, they just keep sprouting out of my wounds. It's kind of weird, don't you think?
Can you not
Not what?
be a bitch right now?
No, I literally cannot not be a bitch right now.
Yeah, I'm noticing. Atron just wants to help you, just trying to be there for you. We're
Yes,
all just trying to be
I
there
am
for you.
Just helping.
I know, fine, okay.
I start bandaging people who need bandaging.
Atron's gonna go over to the well. I think that's over here, and talk to
It's
Chilagosh.
a fountain. It's actually a fountain.
Fountain, and talk to Chilagosh so they can regain one.
Hey,
focus
can we
point.
hang out with you, Atron?
Yes, I need to talk to Chilagosh. I'm sorry, you will not understand what I am saying.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want to get away for a minute.
And that'll take me 10 minutes.
Can we hand wave healing, or do you need me to roll, Steven?
Hand wave.
I'm basically at full. I'm only missing a couple hit points.
Are you okay, Elhara?
No, I was assaulted by an evil spinning wheel.
I noticed. It was terrible.
Yeah, so Atron spends about 10 minutes chatting with Chilagosh, and Hap and, well, maybe Riley notice occasionally both Atron and Chilagosh look over at Alhara, and then Atron will say to Hap, I have a feeling that the wheel has cursed Alhara. There is a curse that makes you not well liked, and you say bad things that can make talking to people or performing for an audience difficult, and I think that is what the wheel did to her.
Well, that would make a lot of sense.
Yes, it is a curse, and if it is still happening, it might be permanent till we can remove it magically.
Is there any way we can test if that's what's happening? You said it makes her bad at performing, right?
Typically, yes.
Okay. Wish me luck. Riley, you stay here.
Just remember, do not take it personal. She is magically enchanted.
Hey, Alhara,
What?
will you, we need to see if there's some weird magic going on. Will you perform in a duet with me real quick? I could really use your acrobatic skill.
Right now, we're in the middle of an enemy encampment. A weird magic spinning wheel.
I grab
just
your
attacked
hand
us.
and I take a dance pose real quick. It'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, what is this childish antics?
Here's performance. 36.
Okay, fine.
17 and a 21.
17.
Wow. 17. That is a bad performance.
Is
Which
this good
means
enough?
it's one worse, so it's like the criticalist of failures. Okay, no,
I thought it was
that
roll
was
twice and take the lower. Is it?
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
that
it's just-
and it's one worse.
No. It's just
Oh, okay.
It's just roll twice, take the worst.
Yeah.
It's one step lower for people when she meets them.
Initial attitudes.
Oh,
Initial
initial
attitude.
attitude. Okay, I thought the
Yes.
success condition was one worse.
No,
Initial
most
attitudes
people,
always
yeah,
bad.
most people are neutral. Everyone's just unfriendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was really good. That kind of helped me center myself. I've got some of my magic back. Thank you, and I'll run away.
No,
Yeah,
that
was
was not
awful.
too good. Oh yeah. Okay. Darius,
Yes.
Alhara, the wheel has cursed you, Alhara.
Wheel has cursed you. How? We broke
It-
out of the tentacles.
It is why she is being so mean.
Wait,
Oh.
I'm not being mean. I'm sick of standing around here while you
No,
make
you are being mean,
gobbledygook
but it
chat
is
with
not.
your bird and
it
happens
is-
deciding to do dance moves in the middle of an enemy encampment.
I
And
thought
we
you
really
had
should get
tentacle
moving.
stress.
No, it is a curse. It will make her be meaner, have more difficulty talking to people, and her performances will be very bad.
Wow,
Ooh.
aren't you critical of me today? And Alhara storms off to the popcorn tent.
It
Oh.
does not make you unreasonable. That would be your normal nature.
She turns and stares at them while like pumping the butter pump over and over. She's got like quadruple buttered popcorn, and then she grabs a handful and shoves it into her mouth.
That looks like it tastes terrible. You just ruined that popcorn, didn't you?
That butter looks really.
It's fine.
She does not
Old.
even need to eat, if you recall.
She's stress eating.
You don't even need to eat.
Yes.
Does the curse make you eat butter?
No, it does not.
Butter
She's
curse.
just
the curse
upset
of
now,
butter.
but that... Unfortunately, I cannot get rid of the curse, and if it has lasted this long, she is cursed until we can magically remove it.
All right,
Oh.
Ahara, don't say anything, but we understand that this is stressful for you, so don't talk so you don't have to make this worse, and we won't talk at you, and I'm not helping, am I?
Let's take it out on this menagerie, shall we?
Yeah, let's take it out on the menagerie. Alhara's gonna immediately do a side kick on the closest support pole on this popcorn tent, hopefully shattering it and causing it to collapse the tent.
Now we're talking.
Aw, don't hurt the tent.
I mean, I rolled terribly, but it's
You
also
rolled
just a tent.
terribly.
I think
But
you
it's
hurt your
also
foot.
just a tent. It's also a tent.
You hurt
I
your
don't
foot.
think this is a level
The
8
tent
tent.
strikes back.
Tent.
Well, it is built pretty well, and she doesn't quite knock it down. Oh, stop!
What?
Alhara, as you walk towards the other
I'm not
side.
walking towards. I'm specifically staying away from the wheel.
Right. Guess what?
What?
It starts to spin!
No, I'm
Yes! That's where we go!
No,
Here we
I'm
go!
specifically walking and not near
it's
it.
so good!
Specifically. I hate everything about this. No. You know what? I get a +2 to initiative, which puts me to 23, and it got 23, and I break ties. So I will go before it, and as soon as I see it start spinning, Alhara's gonna jump backwards in a big, backflip away from the damn thing.
I'm about to put you in manacles and tie you to Darius so you quit doing this stuff.
I didn't walk up to it.
Okay, you're up. What do you jump away?
I'm just gonna jump 25 feet straight back. She's just
Okay,
like,
the
oh
wheel- The wheel stops. Where does it stop?
The wheel can probably sense...
Oh, 3. You've seen that one
Areas.
before. That was the one that made you babble incoherently.
Yeesh.
no.
Atron, can you go behind
And
it
then
and
it
disable
stops. It stops spinning.
I do not know if I know how. We should just avoid it.
All right. Well, we should see if there's other actors and actresses here that we can
Yeah.
steal from Madame
Yes.
Dusklight.
But before we go, I am sorry to upset you. Remember that we care about you and we love you. I love you too. So when this wears off and you feel bad about things you are saying, we understand you are cursed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let us go.
All right. Do you want to go into the big tent around the side of it? Where you want to go?
We should definitely avoid maybe the... Well, I don't know.
I thought we could cut through the garden.
Part of me thinks if we know she is in this, we should make sure no one comes up behind us, which means we should see what is going on in big tents. What do you think?
Let's just do it.
I'm not going first. I'll get blamed for any magical trap that
I'll go
happens, and Hap will
first.
be like, Alhara causes so much trouble. Well, I'm not going first.
I'll go
Now, real
first.
quick, Steven, this isn't the place where you said, this isn't the place, right? When you're ready to end
No,
it, go
this
to
is the place. Darius is trying to no. This is the one to the left is sort of like when you're
That's
ready
to go in
leave.
at last. Okay.
Right. This is the big tent to the north, and there's also way to the east over here. That is, you can see the sign for that. The sign is the Sanctum of Subtle Spectacles, and you know that's where the sideshow is.
That's literally where I was trying to go when that
Yeah, you can
wheel
go to-
tried to attack me again.
Yeah. So the sideshow is here to the east, and then the big top is to the north. There's literally only two things left, and then if you want Darius, you can go through and
We'll
start
just go through
Encounter
the
World.
we'll just go through the big tent.
Big tent? Which way? The one to the north, right?
To the
North.
north, yeah.
Yeah, literally the big tent.
Don't go near the wheel. Hap will get mad at you.
Darius going closer and closer to the big top. The big top is plainly the centerpiece of the Celestial Menagerie, its striped canvas towering taller than even the surrounding trees. You see entrances throughout the tent. Lots and lots of entrances. Basically, all those are entrances. Those are the flaps that open. So you
Okay.
can just open up flippity flap and go in. You tell me which one.
I open this flap.
That one.
No, the tent flap, Darius. Jeez.
Okay,
Yikes.
hold
Yes,
on,
the tent.
Darius.
Yikes.
Hold on. Ahar, do you
Oh, wait.
remember? Do you remember like 6 years ago when we hired that new roadie and
Oh,
he
what
was
is
kind of
happening?
funny looking and I was saying mean things about him and you said something that really stuck with me. You said, if you don't have anything nice to say, Hap, then don't say anything at all. I thought that'd be a good lesson that maybe you could pay attention to right now.
I mean, I could, but you never learned it, so what's the point?
Okay, all right, I see.
Touche.
Let's go.
Touche. You open up the flap and you see a very familiar sight. Close-up seating surrounds 3 rings in the tent center. Flaps to the south provide access for the audience. The northern section of the big top is where the performers prepare for their acts. And it's concealed with hanging curtains, bedeckled with sequins and towering images of animal-headed angels. You have seen this many, many, many times. However, in front of you, in the center ring, you see...
Oh, something's there.
Yes, you see, it looks like somebody is performing or practicing. Someone you've not met before. You see a woolly mammoth.
Ooh.
Oh, goody.
What?
Is there like a trainer with them?
Darius, can you see a trainer?
Not at the moment. I see part of a mammoth.
Mm-hmm. You see part of a mammoth. And you can hear them practicing. It does sound like there's a woman with the mammoth, and it sounds like they're practicing their act.
All right. Well, I'll go say hi.
You've never seen these people before.
I'm
Okay,
gonna go
Darius.
with you.
I peek around the corner here. Oh, he's a big one. Or she.
Rather, you stay with Atron.
Okay, so you see a female half-orc mammoth trainer,
Mhm.
and she is performing with it's a mammoth. She hears you all, looks over to Darius, and says to you, "There you are! I was told you would come. I was told to eliminate you. This circus is my home, mine and Gigi's." The brawny woman pats the flank of her shaggy mastodon. "You will not take our home from us!" And she goes into a battle stance. And she goes into mountain stance.
Oh.
In fact, she then seems to go into mountain stronghold.
Wait, but we haven't rolled initiative yet. How come Rob can't do it before initiative's rolled?
Oh my
He-
god.
allowed
he
to.
he can kind of tell she's getting ready. She's not really in it,
Right.
but he's like, "Oh boy, I can see where this is
It's
going."
coming. It's coming.
My thigh sense is tingling. There is another.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Do you do anything before that? She's just standing there ready. She's not going after you, but the mammoth also seems agitated.
If it's okay, Atron was going around the stands to the left as they came in, trying to see if anything else was around.
No, you don't see
And
anything.
I believe
else.
Alhara moved along with Atron.
I'll tell
I
her.
wanna-
We're not here to remove you from the circus. Madame Dusklight has committed crimes. You can be at the circus as much as you want. Your
Hap,
beautiful
what are you
animal
doing?
needs to be seen. And
I want to push
by
in front of
audience.
Darius.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
But there ain't going to be anyone here to run it for long.
Don't mind her. She's been cursed. Excuse me, ma'am. Your mammoth is gorgeous. What do you use on its fur?
He is beautiful. What is your mammoth's name?
Give me some diplomacy checks.
I'll
Okay,
give you some.
I'll give you diplomacy. Wait, am I bad at this? I think
I
I'm
rolled
bad
a
at this
30.
right
I'm not
now.
bad at it today.
I got 16.
Ooh, Hap.
Oh,
She ignores Hap completely. She looks at you, and she sees a fellow monk in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks and says, "My mammoth her name is Gigi," and she like pats it solemnly on the
Aw.
flank.
She's beautiful.
Says, "I've heard of you, Darius. I hear you're as strong as a mountain. Is this true?"
It is true. I am mountainous.
He's at least as strong as a big hill.
I'm somewhere between a big hill and a small mountain.
But tell me, why should I not stop you? Madame Deathlight said that you would stop me from performing. You
Never.
would tear down this circus, arrest her, and make this all go away.
Never. The circus operates without her. If she's gone, the show must go on. We lost our ringmaster on day one in another place. The show went on, and we did well.
You
would
lie.
never-
You lie.
No,
Uncle Myron,
and
he
Uncle
he
Myron
got
did it, yeah.
murdered. And we have reason to believe that Mistress Dusklight might have helped with that.
Be back, girl of fire. I've
Oh.
heard of you.
Oh, sorry.
Don't you go in anywhere near my woolly mammoth. And the woolly mammoth feels like looks a little angry at you because you have fire in you, and a big, hairy woolly mammoth and fire does not mix. Does not mix.
Let me tell you the truth. We're not here to stop your circus or you. We're here to
Could.
have Madame Dusklight pay for some crimes. There have been some deaths, and she's been working with Zolgaths to undermine the city.
And even hurt animals. like
She
the ones
killed.
at our
She
circus.
killed Bardolph.
Hap is actually the one who takes care of the animals for our circus. And no disrespect is meant to you or harm to your mammoth. Gigi is quite becoming. We only wish to address what Mistress Dustlight has done to our animals and the people, and working with Zolgas and demons is not good. It is dangerous for everyone here.
Tell me about this circus of yours. What animals do you have in your circus?
Do you want to see one?
She raises an eyebrow up. One eyebrow is like, what are you talking about? She's interested.
Riley, come here. And I'll have Riley come out. He was kind of hiding behind the bleachers a little bit. This is Riley. He helps me when I perform. Watch. And I'd like to roll performance to do a little glimpse of my act.
Okay.
Ugh, 22. You know what? It's worth it. I'll hero point that.
Yep.
I'm a master of performance. I don't accept 2s on the die. That's
You
right.
accept 3s.
3 on the die. Much better.
3 is fine.
She gets it. She's like, huh, if that's the best you can do, maybe you need a star performer with an impressive creature like this. With that, she
Yes.
leaps on top of her woolly mammoth and starts to do various acts of strength, like standing on one arm while balancing on her tusks. Meanwhile, the woolly mammoth grabs her by her tusk and holds her up in the air. They sort of take turns, sort of balancing on each other, and you can see that they have this very cool routine worked out where she sort of balances and does acts of strength using the woolly mammoth as her pedestal.
Well, let's see the performance check.
Oh, dip.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Alhara is over off to the side, mimicking the various movements of balance.
I want to see this star performer.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta look it up. 31.
Ooh.
She's
Excellent.
She got plus 19. She's almost as good as me.
Ow.
We have the
You have a
Circus
plus
of
20.
Wayward
She has a
Wonders.
plus 19. That's pretty damn
Almost.
good. And you're a master, right?
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm master.
Well,
That's pretty
She's
good.
merely trained.
And you have magical bonuses from a scarf.
That's right.
That's right. So if she took your scarf, she would actually be plus 20, and you'd be plus 19.
Is she a dancer? Is she a dancer?
No, she's using athletics.
That's what I thought.
Athletics. So just get her a lifting belt, and that should give her a plus 1. I think that's, I don't remember what it is.
So I will praise this. Oh, this is amazing. We would love to have someone like you and Gigi at our circus.
Well, here's the crazy part. And for the grand finale, she goes underneath, and she goes underneath Gigi herself, between her legs, and she lifts Gigi up off the ground.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep, sort of like Pippi Longstocking with the horse. She's like, "Arr!" And then she puts
Awesome.
her back down.
Good reference.
And she's like,
Amazing.
so let me get this straight. You need performers?
We're always looking for new and great talent.
Like yourself, yes.
And I would be able to have the spotlight. I wouldn't have to share it with anyone else. And I can perform with Gigi whenever I want.
Yes.
It would be fine, yes.
What's the catch?
We do not work with Zolgasso demons, and you have to be okay with that.
You have to, at night after we're done performing, have fun and want to be friendly and have a little bit of a party.
In general, we are just a bit
I
closer
don't even
and
believe
friendlier.
this. This sounds too good to be true. Give me another check,
Oh, no.
Darius.
Can I?
Diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
Can you what?
You want wait, Atron? You want to aid since we're both kind of
I
saying
would
how great
love
we
to
are.
make a diplomacy check.
Or you
now.
could do the diplomacy
Yes, please
check.
do
Either
it.
one of you.
Please do it.
Alhara pulls out a dagger
There it
and
is.
starts picking her nails.
I rolled a 17 for 31.
Nice.
Okay.
Atron has learned how to talk to people.
Okay.
You're better at it than I am now.
She comes over to you and's like, tell me more about this circus of yours. She wants to hear all about it.
We regale her with our tale.
You could
Yes,
just, I mean, we don't have to go
I
through
joined
this.
many
Right.
months ago, and Atron tells about how they learned of it and the different
Montage.
acts. Yeah, montage. And Atron talks about all the different performers and the people involved, including Alhara, Hap, and Darius, and how Atron started just, adding fire elements before eventually trying their own act. Oh, Atron will also talk about how they just got a bigger tent and a bigger center ring.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be great for them, her, and Gigi.
Well. This changes everything. And she seems very interested in joining your circus. And I even put her little placard in the
Ooh.
handouts if you want to see what she looks
Yay!
like with her woolly mammoth. Her woolly mammoth, look at it, and it's got pink
Oh,
bows.
she wears a little pink tutu. That's
She wears
so
a pink
cute.
tutu.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
The woolly mammoth has pink bows on it. It's got pink bells.
This is adorable.
It really is.
Amazing.
See? Look at that. And she has orc ferocity, flurry of blows, mountain stance, mountain stronghold, standstill. Darius, you might have a sparring partner.
Oh boy.
Or another kind of partner.
Oh boy.
Sparring
Oh, boy.
and sparring.
It's your evil twin.
Evil? She's evil?
It's your...
Orcish twin?
You can practice. Push me down. No, you
Ow.
push me down. No, you push me
You gotta
down.
do it standing
My
up.
mountain stance is stronger than yours. My mountain stance is stronger than yours.
Well, you're gonna spell it different, right? Mountin'.
She says, I heard you're the strong man, Darius. Let's do a little test of strength. And she does a little miniature arm wrestle with you. And do you try that? Just it's a standard
Sure.
test of strength.
Sure.
What's your strength?
18.
You lose.
Immediately?
Hers is 20.
Oh, +1.
Well, you weren't expecting it. You're like, oh, no one ever beats me. So
That's
you're,
right.
you,
I'll go
you're not
easy on
blown
you.
away, but you're like, oh, exactly. It's like you're like, oh yeah, whoa,
Yeah.
wait a second. She's actually stronger than you too. So if Darius dies, we have
Yes.
Avoka Yart as the backup Darius.
Evora.
Just FYI.
Yarket.
Yeah, Evora Yarket is your backup. When Darius dies, we can literally replace
What is this
him
when?
with a... well, when he dies again is what I really should be saying. You can have the backup Darius. This could not have
Oh my
gone any better. In
gosh.
fact, this is a good idea. I should make a backup for each of you to
Oh,
join the
no.
circus.
I wouldn't mind to be a knife thrower.
Okay, well, maybe you'll find one.
I want mine to be a
Who
knife
is a
thrower. That's
pixie?
better.
Let's all be knife throwers. Nothing will live in our onslaught of steel.
And she has a mammoth. Look at this mammoth. The mammoth comes over to Riley and starts like pulling on Riley with its trunk and wants to play with Riley.
Riley, say hi.
Ooh.
That's a pretty mammoth.
This is actually a baby mammoth. She's like, oh, isn't she cute? She's still growing. She's going to get way bigger.
10 million strong.
And she's like
Amazing.
15 feet tall. You're like, damn, that's going to get a big mammoth. Hap is already like, man, think of all the poop I'm going to have to be cleaning up.
I'm just
today."
thinking how much I want to pet that giant mammoth.
You can pet it. Pet her.
Oh my god, I want to pet it. I'm going to fly over on top of her and just lay down on my belly on top of the mammoth and just give her like full body pets. Two
Okay.
arms, two legs going at once with the pets.
Gigi seems to like that, and Gigi like taps you with her
Oh.
trunk gently. Big old fluffy dog. Okay, well, Vora and Gigi say, all right, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna get my stuff and meet you at the circus. You have a cart for me and somewhere for Gigi, I presume.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you talk to Jerry, he'll help with as much of the animal care as you want him to. He helps out with getting the food situated and cleaning up the mess. That used to be my job, but I'm so busy now that Jerry helps me out.
Okay. She's like, I hated Mistress Dustlight anyhow. Been wanting an excuse. She never lets me perform. Terrible. She always makes me do my strong act over and over again, where all I want to do, and then she starts tiptoeing on her. Sorry, she starts like doing some ballerina.
Some dance.
Pirouettes.
Yeah,
Some dance.
That's it.
Duet. I join her for a duet.
Right, she starts doing some dance pirouettes and ballet. And although she is a strong woman, she's kind of mixing it up with some elegant dance moves as well.
Very nice.
And she's been stuck being the strong woman and can't perform with her beautiful Gigi. And before she goes, she's like, oh, by the way, she like points out to one of the spotlights and says, yeah, you can take any of the spotlights you want if you need some. And, oh, and that one? That one's magical.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, we will definitely take them then. Thank you.
Yeah, good riddance to her. Let's go, Gigi.
Do we take the lights now? I'm assuming they're big, so maybe it's more like a comeback for
Can
them.
we put him in the bag of holding?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, if you have enough room.
I mean, there's nothing else in there, right?
Some stuff. Like, well, we've been, like, getting money and...
A few things.
Yeah, there's
not a
also. Well, there was their full plate at one point, but I think we may have sold that.
I think we have sold some
Yeah.
of that stuff.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she points to a spotlight she says is magical. And yeah, I mean, it's like 3 bulk. Each spotlight's 3 bulk.
What's
So-
the bag hold?
25 or
24, I think.
Oh, yeah, let's
24?
take
Yeah.
all the spotlights. So we have
Heck yeah.
spotlights and a magic spotlight.
Yeah. Atron knows crafts, so I assume Atron can help take them down safely.
Sure. Yeah. Be like,
What is it when you work in theater, but you work in like the setup and the props and everything?
tech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atron, started in tech and is now
Stagehand.
finally being able to go out on the stage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 25 bulk for the bag of holding, and there's not that much in it, so we can pretty easily grab these big heavy lights. Anything else in here of
Nice.
use? Lara's gonna peek behind the back curtain here.
Sure. Now, the back curtain just has nothing of use. It's just, some empty crates.
Is there a
and
net to
boxes.
replace the one that they sabotaged?
Ooh.
Interesting. Not here. Not here. Anything like that has been packed up. The only things really here is the sawdust floor, the rings. There's some various boxes. Not really anything in those. The net's probably stored right now, but the spotlights, those are part of the tent, and so those you can take.
All right, cool. Well, we will do that then.
Okay, I'll say you spend a good half hour or so going around and pulling down some spotlights, including the magical one that you don't know what it does, but we'll figure it out later. And you are done. No one's investigating you. No one's coming around to do anything. What do you do?
I guess we can leave the big tent on the opposite side, so we don't have to walk in front of that horrible wheel, and
Yes.
and head to that smaller tent that we were trying to get to before.
Do we want to check the oubliette that the satyr mentioned? There could be someone in it.
Oh, that's true. Is there a back exit to this tent?
Yeah, there is actually. Hold on.
Oh, well, let's go through that.
Oubliette meaning
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
to forget. So someone could be in there.
Yeah.
So you pop open the back door, squeeze your way through, and you are now backstage, where there's the animals usually, and the wagons, and supplies. But it looks like everyone has been hunkered down and told to stay away, because it's normally kind of, rowdy, but you can tell that things have been boarded up, and it looks like it's expecting a big drawn-out fight, like they're ready for you. And of course, in front of you, you see a deep pit dug into the sandy ground and is covered by a heavy metal grate. Wooden scaffolding-style stairs on either side rise to support an observation platform 5 feet above it. It looks like people can literally walk up and look in to the oubliette. Isn't that nice? People can pay admission to see whoever or whatever's in there.
It's messed up.
Mission. It's
Terrible.
pretty horrible.
Well, what's in there?
Darius will look in.
You look in.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember, it's all fun and games until the healer runs out of spells.